Hello minasan, welcome back to my British English channel. Today I am going to try to do some natural English conversation just to get you used to English and to get you turning on your English brain. However, there are some people having quite a lot of fun on the boats in this park, so there may be some sort of background noise, but never mind. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to just talk about some general life updates with the focus or the purpose being you just listening to English, which is a little bit more natural. Before in this channel, I did talk more specifics, talking in detail about grammatical points, for example. But in this series of videos that I'm doing recently, I just want to expose you to a more natural rhythm or way of speaking in English. So I do hope that you enjoy this. As always, I'm always willing to know your ideas and thoughts on this kind of video. And similarly, if you have any topics that you want me to discuss, please let me know and I'll happily do so. They were almost overboard then. I hope that they're not too noisy. I hope you can still hear me okay. Anyway, today is an absolutely beautiful sunny day. I am wearing a coat because I always lean on the side of caution when it comes to being cold. But I'm very much enjoying the sunshine on my face and just being able to be outside. I'm a cold person. I really feel the cold, we say. So I'm very cold sensitive, and winter is quite a miserable time for me because I'm basically just cold for several months. Whereas now is the season where I can start relaxing and sitting outside. And I decided that this particular bench was really, really nice. And I hope that you can enjoy the beautiful background here. I think there's an early blossoming cherry or ume, I'm not sure. Can you see it? Am I in the way? Well, it's there. But I thought it's quite beautiful. What are your plans for the cherry blossom season? Do you have any hanami planned? Any cherry blossom picnics happening with your friends? I think we missed a few, didn't we? We missed a couple of years of cherry blossom parties because of the pandemic. But thankfully now things seem to be pretty much back to normal. On this topic, a little bit of a controversial question, but how are your feelings about masks? Do you think that we should still be wearing them? Personally, for me, as the weather gets warmer, I feel more reluctant to be wearing my mask. But of course, I basically wear it not because I'm nervous, but because I know that some other people can be nervous. So I do wear my mask when I'm inside places or on the train, for example. But to be honest, when I'm walking around or doing this, I'm not such a fan of wearing my mask, I will say. So let me know your thoughts on that point. Now, I love spring. I love the slow blossoming of green and flowers. I love being able to be outside. And of course, I love the sunshine. And I will say that in Japan, I think the sky and the clouds are particularly beautiful. They always seem to change shape or design, I feel, during the different seasons. Is that a thing? Like summer clouds and spring clouds? I don't know. Can you see them? I'm sure they're going to fall into the lake at some point very soon. Anyway, that could be entertaining. The only problem right now with this spring season is that despite this very beautiful area, I seem to be surrounded by gnats. I don't know what gnats are in Japanese. These teeny tiny little flies which seem to only appear in this kind of weather. So that's a bit unfortunate. But anyway, apart from the gnats, it's very, very nice to be out here, very pleasant. Yeah, did you know actually that I think this is something that both Japanese people and British people have in common, and we love to talk about the weather. It's just such an easy topic. We just really enjoy talking about it. And I don't know if other countries' people talk about the weather as much as we do. I mean, I've noticed a lot when I'm walking around. I might hear some people saying like, oh, atsui ne, so atsui. And I'm like, that's exactly what we're like. We're like, oh, it's hot today, isn't it? Yeah, it's really warm. Yeah, there's, the weather's really changed. Like we just love talking about the weather. And even like when I'm chatting to my friends on WhatsApp or, some other form of messaging, they always ask me, so like, what's the weather like now? And I'm like, do you really care what the weather is like in Tokyo right now? So yeah, that's like a thing that we love to discuss. And I think Japanese do too. I don't know. Do you like talking about the weather for you? Let me know. What else? Okay, so I'm not going to say too much on this thing, but I had the most amazing Japanese culture day the other day. This was a collaboration with a lady who reached out to me. She contacted me and asked if I'd be interested to do a collaboration with her. Now, she emailed me, and that was the first that I've ever heard of her. And her profession is really, really interesting. She basically wanted to do some sort of Japanese themed activities, and she taught me a few new things, and it was just amazing. And like, I had this feeling when I met her, when I was on my way to meet her, I thought, wow, I didn't even feel like any doubt or any nervousness. Like, is she going to be a nice person? It didn't even cross my mind that she would be a bad person. I kind of knew, again, like not knowing with my brain or with my experience, but with my heart, that she was a good person. And this is something that I really feel in Japan. Like, people are so, well, of course there are some strange people in every country, but I generally feel that, sorry, there's a man taking photos of me, I think. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, so I generally feel like people in Japan are very kind and very trustworthy, and being in an environment where you can just relax and trust. And she booked a studio for us, so we went into the studio and did the various activities that you will see on Saturday. So do check my Ali Des channel for that. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. I absolutely loved it. And it was a first time kind of thing for me, not just meeting this lady, but also doing the activities that we do. And it was so much fun. I really enjoyed, and she's such a kind person. And yeah, I feel so lucky to be able to meet amazing people and to have these opportunities to learn about Japanese culture more deeply. It's just like amazing for me. It's really wonderful. I'm so happy. But I hope you enjoyed that video. I don't want to give too much away right now because I want you to kind of see it for yourself. But I hope you like it, and do leave a comment when you see that one. Let me know what you think about that. This is so lovely. I'm really enjoying this warmth, but I will stop there because I think that's probably long enough, isn't it? I'm wishing you a beautiful start to spring. Do let me know how you're feeling about spring. I am so happy with spring being here. I've been waiting for it since winter began, really. Anyway, thank you very much for listening today, and until next time, see you.